Right, me and Doc heading out on our way to go and hopefully kill a fish, get some supper, and just have fun and have an adventure. Woo, let's go.
This is some old footage of back in June of 2024 when I wrote an exam and I finished late in the exam because I wrote an afternoon paper that started at 2 o'clock. Now, with it being winter and so late, by the time we got out, I was halfway and the sun was already busy setting. And on the swim out, we saw some cool animals. I saw this cool jellyfish on the swim. And basically, by the time I reached the spot, the sun was already busy setting. So, this is not ideal conditions with it being so late, and this spot is far offshore. We swam about a kilometer offshore, and Doc is a lot more fit than I am at this stage, so by the time I got there, he had already shot a fish. And this nice Miss Lucy.
Check it out.
Nice.
It's nothing huge.
That's a fish.
On my shoredive, I'm stoked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
On a couple of my dives, I saw some baby black mussel cracker, or what we call Punies. And when they're this small, we call it that they still wear their pajamas. So they have some interesting colorations on them with spots and stripes, and they just don't have this when they become bigger. And I also saw one not so little Punsey. Now, this fish came in and I was not expecting to see a big fish at all. So I completely stuffed up my chance by lifting off the bottom and starting to grunt, which I don't even know if Punsies like or not. And the fish swam off. I had a few other fishy dives with 2 legal but not big Punsies coming in, so I decided to leave them and just continue on with my dive. On this dive I had a bit of a bigger Punsie, but still a young fish come in, and I decided I wanted fish for supper. And at this point it is important to note that I had changed a standard gun to a roller gun, which I had massive issues with, but more on that in a later video. So consequently I missed the fish, obviously.
Let's slowly start heading in, but I'm still gonna dive as I go. I shot over a Punsey. I saw a big one, but I missed the smaller one. Shot over its back.
With the sun already set, I decided to do one last dive before we head in. And then a big galjoen came. Even with editing with the bad light conditions, I couldn't get the editing any better to see the fish any better. So unfortunately not the best footage for this one, but it will be improving as time goes on. Because of the poor footage, I decided to add this following clip of me shooting a red steenbras. I was lying on the surface and I spotted it.
Fish. Copper below me.
I took a drop, and then when I got to the bottom, the fish turned, faced me, and swam straight towards me. So I simply just waited for it to turn broadside, and then I took the shot. With a spine shot like that, there wasn't much of a fight going on. I have a special spot in my heart for these fish. I don't know why, they're just different to me. I just absolutely love these fish. They taste delicious, they are magnificent creatures, and they just amaze me, and they get very big. But yeah, they are just so beautiful to look at as well.
I found a shoredive. Let's go, man. Now you the stuff for my man.
I just love the colors on these fish, and they just, I can't explain why, but they just hold a special place in my heart. They're such amazing animals. And now back to me being stuck offshore, being unfit, swimming back. With a fish on the stringer, I had someone come in to try and tax me. Luckily, not a shark, but this time just a seagull trying to come and get a piece of fish to eat. And now with the sun already set and me holding a fish in my hand, I am going to swim back this next 600 meters back to land, just in the darkness, not being able to see anything. Fun times. And at this stage, it is also probably important to note that I am very unfit at the moment. So this swim felt like it took forever, because it did take forever. And my legs were tired, and I was tired, and everyone was tired, and you guys were tired of watching me swim this distance. So yeah, not recommended to do a long dive like this when you're unfit. I unloaded my gun and wrapped the line around my gun so that I didn't have anything to tangle with the rocks in the swim in. And with the sun already gone, this is literally how dark the water was that I was swimming back in. Not being able to see anything except my hand in front of my face. When you're shore diving, it is important on the swim in to keep an eye on the swells so that you don't get caught off guard by a wave pelting you into the rocks, because 9 out of 10 dentists don't recommend. And I can tell you from experience, it's not fun.
Alright, so what you need to do here, there's a bigger set coming in now, so I'm going to wait for it to pass, for the waves to be smaller, and I'm going to swim in. You don't want to be between the rocks when the big set comes. You can see the waves. My legs are sore and tired. I'm unfit. Not a good situation to be in, but if you handle it correctly, you're safe. I need to go in there.
When you're waiting for swells, just take your time, don't rush it. It's not use rushing it and then getting hurt in the process. Just wait it out, be patient.
Now I'm gonna go.
And when there's a gap in the sets, swim. Don't wait for anything, don't rest. You can rest when you're on land. Swim to get in as quickly as possible. Because yeah, even with the set being on the smaller side, the waves were still rolling through and still not quite ideal. But it's better than being in breaking waves. And the swim in was quite uneventful with nothing really happening, so I'll spare you the boredom of the royal bit of the swim.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how it's done. Ooh, I'm tired now.
What the hell you do?
Yeah,
Yo, that's at least 2.5.
yeah.
Hey,
So last fisher, you at least got a
solid.
Miss Lucy. And yet, man, I saw a big Punies here.
Big onesie.
Like a 10 kg fish. But when I saw him, he was already. I saw the the turn swim away, but like height. Yeah. And I missed the Punies. I shot over it once again. With this one, I was like, okay, I could just aim low, so I shot it low.
Hey, nice fish.
For a post-exam dive, I'm happy with that, eh? But yeah, apparently this is me attempting a YouTube channel. Doc going to show me the ways. But yeah, focus. So yeah, got some fish. I don't know how the footage is going to show because it's already dark as can be. We'll figure out when we're editing.
Yeah, it's
the fun part.
Not that brightness.
Yeah. But yeah, we got some fish. Yeah, awesome dive.